We have Kumar Anubhav, I love your name, who says, like T20Is last year, ODIs might be the most overlooked format in this tour. Hence, will it matter much how KL Rahul fares as captain, Samson as middle order batter, and how Chahal fits in India's scheme of things? PP, good question.
It is a good question, but there is no doubt that one-day cricket will take a backseat during till the T20 World Cup happens in June. But I think obviously it doesn't mean that you don't analyze a player or you don't judge a player from the one-day cricket, which KL Rahul is going to captain the side. Chahal is trying to make a comeback here. So every game is important, but it doesn't matter that whether there is a World Cup or not. But when you're playing for India, every game is important. So selectors would be looking at their performances. There is no doubt about it. But yeah, format-wise, yes, it will take a backseat. But I think for players, it is another opportunity to show what they can do, especially for KL Rahul, the captain, which we've spoken about. He doesn't have that kind of a record as a captain when he captained India in South Africa last year. So he would personally like to turn it around and win the series for India. So that's exactly what they would be thinking here. Go out there, show your skills. It doesn't matter which format you are playing in.
Absolutely. As PP said, no match. When you're playing for India, personally as a player, no match is inconsequential or trivial. Zach, your thoughts on Anubhav's question?
Well, every match is important. As a team, when you're playing, you're obviously playing to win. And you got to find a way, you got to stick to your processes, the team management, what kind of process they're setting. It's always about winning, finding a way of securing games, winning series, tournaments. That's how the whole approach is. On these kind of tours, when you know that the priority is not given, for individuals, the performances which are bad, they always get counted.
Yeah.
So that's the tough part. So as a player, you can't look at a series and say that, it's just a filler series or this series is inconsequential in the larger scheme of things. That doesn't really happen because it's an international game. You're playing for your country. When you perform, obviously you are supposed to, that's your duty. Your responsibility is to go out there and do well for your team and win matches. But if you take it lightly and the performances don't come your way, as a player, I can tell you every bad performance gets highlighted even more. So that way, if you are an individual, then the bad performance is something which you have to be wary of, and how that can happen if you get complacent, if you take things lightly, if you think that, okay, you are in good form, things are going to happen, you can stumble upon. So that is something which you have to stay away from. You have to just put your best foot forward. You have to stick to your processes. That's the kind of chatter you will see in the dressing room as well. Because on these kind of tours, if you think that, okay, the senior players are rested, now they're going to come back, and you go out there and think that, okay, this is just a series for me to take things easy or casually, it'll come back to haunt you for sure.